What I play is a natural tuning, the actual guitar. Basically, melody is the tune, the song. The harmony is the background music, the chords. My father insisted me to do this. So my toys were all the instrument. So I used to play with the guitar, keyboard, all. Because after the show, they used to dump all the instrument at my home. I can play Indian classical on Western guitar. I love that journey. I don't care anyone likes me or not. Just do whatever I do. It's totally wrong. Breaking the instrument is a crazy thing.
Welcome to the Mouth of India. I am Tushar Naik, accompanied with Mr. Prabhu. And today you'll be surprised that we are accompanied with a guitarist whose string speaks louder than words. With every note, he creates mood with emotions. So let's dive into the music and the journey behind it. So welcome, Mr. Samarth.
Hi Samarth, welcome
Hi.
to the podcast. And also Samarth is a national award winner actually. He is National Youth Award winner of Punjab. And which year actually? That is
2012.
2012. Yeah.
So it was organized by the government of India.
India,
So I was the only guy who played the guitar, the actual guitar. So there were so many artists who are playing the slide guitars. So it's basically what I play is a natural tuning with the actual guitar. So
yeah. Actually, no mix actually.
I mean, there are two types of like tuning. So one is standard tuning where everyone follows the same tuning, that is standard for the guitar. One is cover tuning where they make 1515 the tuning. So that makes easier to play the Indian classical. Where for me it's more difficult to play this because the tuning is Western tuning. In Western tuning, I play the Indian classical. So that's the game. So I can play both Western and Hindustani classical.
Okay.
So that's the main game.
You mean that is difficult actually?
Yeah, because Western tuning is made for the Western harmonies, the chords and all. So if you listen to songs, so the basically I'll come to the music now. So music has four parts. One is melody, harmony, rhythm, and dynamics. So basically, melody is the tune, the song. The harmony is the background music, that chords, and then the dynamics is the softness and loudness, and the other things are like rhythm, the beat. So what happens is when we play any tune, we need a backing. Like for example, if singer is singing, he needs a guitar accompaniment or keyboard accompaniment. So the same thing, what happens when I play, I'm a solo guitarist where I play Hindustani classical. So I play solo instrument for 2 hours. So that is very difficult. Like we need to learn the music, and the guitar is a Western instrument. It's not an Indian classical. Yeah. So it's a purely Western instrument. So making it to Indian classical, bringing it to Indian classical, there are so many Carnatic artists who had made the guitar into Carnatic music, but mine is Hindustani.
So there is a bass set that you need to pitch above that bass.
Yeah, because the Carnatic music, the thing is, the cover tuning is they tune two strings only for the two swaras, the sa and pa. But I tune the guitar for the Western tuning, that is 6 swaras. So basically E, B, G, D, A, E.
These are the 6 strings you are talking about.
6 strings are tuned to 6 notes. Yeah, basically it's 5. The 2 E's are there. One is high and low. So probably I would have the instrument. I would have shown the difference. Anyway, so this is the difference. So I thought my father insisted me to do this because I can play both Western and classical. If I tune it to the standard tuning, I can play both.
So your father was basically into the same stream?
Yeah, my father is a musician, and then so while I started learning music, I started very early. So my father used to run an orchestra. We had a music orchestra is basically it's a wrong word. It's a music team.
Yeah.
So now everyone starts saying it orchestra. Orchestra is a very different. Again, it's a very big concept. So, but
It's a trending band.
Yeah, it's a basically band, music band.
Music band. Yeah.
They call it as orchestra. So my father had all those instruments at my home. So my toys were all the instrument. So I used to play with the guitar, keyboard, all, because after the show they used to dump all the instrument at my home. So that was the toys for me. That's how I started learning the music. I got interest, and I started learning the keyboard first, synthesizer, and then I started. Somehow I was just playing the guitar. My dad saw me that you can play, because string instrument is a very difficult.
Yeah.
People thinks that guitar is easy, but when you go into depth, it's very difficult.
But then to sir, getting or learning this type of strings and having guitar and becoming a guitarist and then to pursuing this as a career, how challenging is it actually?
For me, it was
Because career making in the stream wherein there are many big shots who has already set a stage. So how difficult or how easy for you was it for you?
in my instance, like for the music, my dad always supported me. That's the big
Just don't.
support. But my mom had that
Dilemma in head.
that mind. She wanted a proper education and stable job.
All mothers state education is important.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, that is next. First you should
So
take
she
education.
wanted me to have a stable life, monthly income. No, everyone's dream, buying home and all those things stuff. So that my dad always supported me. He insisted me to learn music, and he used to perform, and I used to go with him. So it just happened. Like for me, it was not so difficult, but for the society, they will ask, right?
Yeah.
What do you do for living these things?
Yeah, all those.
Now it's like how much you earn mainly.
How much
If you're
you
doing
earn.
guitar also, like they will say it's not a professional job. You are not doing like IT jobs or
Yes,
something.
but I made it wrong for them. This is the profession. See, everything, art is also a profession. It's not a hobby,
Yeah.
because nowadays you have a lot of opportunities for the artist. They can do classes, they can do shows. You have a lot of corporate events happening. So there is a great income. If you do it in a right way, if you learn it in right way, you can earn.
Like what age you started this actually playing guitar?
Very early, I think around 12.
12.
8 or 12.
Hope you have your picks before, because we see that Sachin Tendulkar holding his
Yeah,
bat
I
of
have.
4 years old kid. What do you feel that when you see those picks, when you started from the scratch and making it to a career bounce?
I feel happy. Like it was such a, I don't think that I think it's very difficult for me. But anyway, I feel happy. I compare with those their life and present my life. So I started with the keyboard, then I shifted to guitar. See the transition. Now I'm become a guitarist. So happy. They are happy now. Yeah, they feel pride when I perform.
How important is it that a wife's role come into your professionalism? So is it easy when she belongs to the same profession, or how is it?
Yeah, very much easy.
So she belongs to the same profession.
Yeah, she's a singer. So she has completed her masters in music. So now she used to teach in schools, and she used to perform with me also. And after having, now I have a 9-month baby. Yeah, she is. So now she's taking care of the baby.
Like in today, like previously it was like guitarist, you used to go, all the bands people go to play, and today all social media came. How tough is compared to the social media, or else you play the classical ones?
See, I am not into much
Social media, I
Yeah.
know that.
I don't post a lot of videos.
Yeah.
I don't do all those fancy stuffs, because I am into practice and music. I don't have time to do all those edits, and I don't have a team. So it's a way. I think it's good for the upcoming artists because nowadays we want to promote.
Yeah.
We need to promote ourselves, otherwise we can't sell our music.
People do it for views and to
Yeah.
make reels and to
Yeah.
get people's center of attention. From that, they get more orders and more work to be get done now.
But the genuinity is also very
Yes, yes, yes.
important.
The in-depth knowledge of music is very important. That people are lagging behind.
Yeah, those who have the proper knowledge, they don't invest their time in such things because they don't have time. So we need to put our time in practice, learning. Still I am going to class after having learning this much year. Still I am taking some other classes. Some again we need to learn new
Improvising.
things. Yeah, it's a ocean. We need to, how much we dig, it will just become more depth. So
And like you are trying now any competition like that? Previously, when you tried for Indian National Youth?
no, that's the last.
Like the last one, right?
Yeah, competitions are now become so commercial. Like no need to give any competition. Perform in front of audience. That's a big competition. If they accept you,
With a good compliment.
that's the win.
So, may I know who is your biggest icon in this industry? From which you learned and tried to be better than everyone?
In a way, like my father was my first icon, and then in music, when I really started learning the proper music, I think a lot of musicians, like not one. So if I pick some musicians like Ilayaraja and Adi Burman and a lot of musicians from in Kannada industry, Rajan Nagendra.
Ilayaraja's music are more classical.
It's not classical. I mean, there are again, it's difference between. There are three music. One is Western classical. Another one is Indian classical. In Indian classical, there are subdivision. One is Hindustani and one is Carnatic.
Achha.
So
Like, how we make difference? Like this is the Western, this is the Indian actually. Because what people hear, right? All the songs seem same only. They are putting music in background. But what is difference between the specific difference between the Indian and Western?
So if we go in depth, music is one. So what is the difference is we have the universal notes are 7. The sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. In Western they'll call it C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So in a basic idea. So notes are same, but the presentation is different.
Okay.
So if you listen to, I'll come to in depth of music. Before that, you need to understand the difference. So Western music is more of harmonies. Now harmonies in a common way. What is harmony? Not peace. If we meet at one place, that is harmony. So they started using the harmonies. So the father of Western music. So before that, the first instrument was bone flute. That is the first instrument in music. So with the bone, they started inventing those holes and they started playing the first instrument was bone flute. That is the history of music. Then they evolved and they started inventing more things and one musician from Western, Johnson Haydn. He was the father of symphony music. Symphony, have you seen symphony music? Like there will be 30-piece orchestra, the violins, cello, and trumpets, brass sections. So there will be huge musicians, and there will be one conductor in front of the all musicians, and he will conduct the whole orchestra. That is orchestra, actual orchestra. What they do with the 3-4 instruments, that is not orchestra. It's the music band.
Ilayaraja doing it in
Exactly.
a live show, like pum pum.
Yeah.
That he has done music beautifully executed.
So he brought that symphony ideas and the Carnatic music, and he incorporated all those ideas and made a song. If you listen Jote Jote Heli,
Yeah.
you all have listened the song.
Yeah, always.
If you take the second BGM
Mhm.
after this first charana, there is the second BGM. That is all idea is Western music. It's all Western music. The harmonies, all those things. So he bought that idea, like collaborating the Indian and Western music. So that's why his and he writes the notes. That's the very difficult part. What happens is musicians, like for example, I am the composer. Like for example, you take any composers, so they make a tune and they give the tune to the arranger, and he will take the tune and he writes the note for the musicians. So what instrument to be started and what instrument to be backing, he will give the notes.
This includes the lyrics, melody, and riff.
First they will tune, they will make the tune. So director, he will tell the scene, according to the scene they will make the tune, then lyric will be written for that tune. Sometimes lyric will be written, then they will make the tune. Both it can happen. So then they will do the arrangements, so how the instrument need to be played according to that tune, and what is the mood, sad, happy, romantic.
So what happens is what we see on the TV, that a common people see. I'm telling you, there is a movie, sad movie, or a happy movie, comedy movie, or an this thing, angry mood movie. We think that first movies came, then later the music evolved. But as you are telling that firstly a music is started, then it will be fitted to a box where it is suitably fitted.
So music is the first thing. Whenever the film, before the film, first we listen the songs before the release. Always music is the first hero where it enters. Once the music reaches to the audience, then film will be released. If you see any films,
Yeah, BGMs are important.
they first release their songs on the YouTube. Before it was cassettes,
Yeah.
and then CDs. Now it's YouTube. That era from 60s 70s, they were plates, phonos. Then cassettes, and then CD. Now and then pen drive. Now it's online, Spotify.
Then sir, what happens is now you can still hear those songs, those RS Stadium and that BGM which was evolved in the then CDs this thing era.
I think most sold CDs, I think it's Beatles. That is the highest sold band. Even now, it's highest grossing Beatles. It's a band from Western band. It was the first album they have sold a lot. Then Michael Jackson, Thriller album. Yeah, Thriller, and it's the time.
Like you said, you're writing notes, right? When we see that notes, like there will be 4 lines and there will be notes.
5 lines.
Like how we gonna read that note actually? Because when I tried to see, that's normal for us. We cannot read that note actually when normal people see.
For that, you need to learn the Western music. So basically, it's see how the notes have started is before, in ancient time, the monks were used to hum their this thing chants. To remember those chants, they started writing the notes, the lines and the dots, to make sure to remember those
Notes.
yeah, they started learning and writing the notes, and then it evolved much, and 5 lines. There are treble clef, bass clef. It's a Western concept, totally Western. It's not Indian classical. So that you need to learn. So it's a basically there will be 5 lines, and each line is one note, and the gaps also a note. If the dot is placed between the gaps, then it's a note.
Okay, you
On
are
the
going
line,
to hold that actually.
yeah, we need to play that note particular. So basically, it's when there are different types of notes like quavers, whole note. Again, it's a very musical thing we need to discuss.
No, technically we don't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that you need to learn, because I have done the Trinity grades from London College, Trinity College of London. So I learned the notations from there, because we need to have both ideas.
So worldwide, there is a single this thing writing script.
Notes are universal for that Western notations. Indian notation, we write sarigama padans. So they are more, I think, it's designed for the discipline. The Western music has very meticulous, but Indian music is soul. Yeah. Whatever the notes they have given, they'll play very meticulously, mechanically. But where we Indian musicians, we perform with the soul. We don't keep any notes. We just feel, we connect to the audience, and we perform. That's the thing where we, that's why even the Western people like Indian music, because it's a soul to soul connection. So we start with the, have you gone to any concerts, Indian classical concerts?
I've been there actually.
Huh?
Yeah, I've been there.
So they'll start with the slow alap,
Slow alarm, yeah.
then the rhythm comes, and it will go to the
High.
yeah.
One by one they start,
Yeah,
and
it's
they
a
go
step
to
by
high.
step.
Yeah.
So that's how it's a soul to soul connection. So easily people will get, and it's very divinity. Like for Indian classical music is more like Hindustani is, in a simple way, Hindustani is more about nature. Carnatic music is more about the temple and gods. Purandara Dasaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you correlate your musical instrument with the song? How important is a guitar or a sitar with particularity of song?
Any musical instrument, if you take any guitar, piano, or tabla, all instruments are very important. So the first instrument on the string instrument is lute. Lute is the first four-string instrument. Before guitar, it was lute. Then in German, they have come up with some more strings, and it evolved. Basically, it's a Spanish instrument, guitar. So then they invented more notes and frets and strings, and it evolved, and now it took the proper shape,
right.
and everyone loves that shape.
Yeah.
All college students, just they yeah,
No,
they'll carry.
see, when we are in college, every student will be there. Like at least one time in life, we should play guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, that will
To
be there.
impress them.
Yeah. But I want to know, especially like when you started the journey, when you there will be like struggling phase actually. How was it for you?
So every artist has a struggling
Phase, yeah.
First is rejection,
Hmm.
and second is so in my case, I started as a solo performer. So it was very difficult to me to prove that I can play Indian classical on Western guitar. So no one is accepting my this thing
Uniqueness.
invention, because no one was playing the guitar on Indian classical music. And people are like in this the Dharwad, Gadag, they're all very authentic. They need proper classical performance, and they're not accepting my idea. So it was very difficult to me prove that I can play Hindustani classical on guitar. And then later on, I started doing shows and all, and people started accepting. Yes, it can be possible, because like for a saxophone, it's an instrument, brass instrument.
Brass instrument,
So even that is also Western instrument. It's not an Indian instrument. Even harmonium, it's not Indian instrument. It's a Western instrument. It's a reed instrument.
We thought we only took away pant shirt from Western people. we, we took music.
But they have taken so many things from us.
Yeah, that.
But we are onto the depth of soul and everything in the music industry.
It's just a circle they have took from us. Again, we came back. Just. But anyway, it was just I don't say it's struggle, but it was a no
Continuous
journey.
learning journey.
Yeah, I loved the journey. I don't care anyone likes me or not. I just do whatever I feel.
Wherein in the field of art and architecture, when you perform on the stage, there comes primarily as a performance anxiety. How do you deal with or suggest people how to deal with performance anxiety?
Anxiety is, again, it's a confidence. If you have good confidence, there is no anxiety. So basically, for me, when I started performing, I was too small. So I started very early. So the stage fear, it stopped very early for me. Then once you start performing regularly, so the anxiety will yeah, it's like it's performing in front of people is like enjoyment. It's not anxiety, and you should be confident about your art. So if you are unconfident, you can't perform.
What happens is whenever a person performs, it is said that whenever a person performs on the stage, when he tries to read the means the viewers this thing, feedback on that stage, then he gets panic. This is this is what written instrument.
Audience feedback, it was, if it's a good feedback, then he will be more confident. If it's a bad feedback, then the anxiety level will become more.
If the claps come earlier, it's a yes.
Yes. So it happens. Every musician needs to cross that this thing.
So, what's your dream venue to play, or the concert, or the dream stage to play or play with any collaboration?
My dream stage is to perform with uh, again, it's Ilyaraja. Yeah, and I have a lot of musicians like from Western, Ingve Malmsteen, Steve Vai. All those are inspiration for me.
So, any piece of advice you received whenever your improvisation level drops down or this thing?
Uh, in a way, I'm so lucky that all musicians like from Mumbai and Bangalore, all they have appreciated me in a good way. So because it's a unique thing I'm doing, because so that's why they always appreciated me and they supported me in a good way always.
Playing Indian classic thing in a Western.
Western instrument, that too in Western tuning. That's the main songs. Thing. Already they viral. I don't they want do any to cover tuning. I just play yes, proper guitar, gain that gain style.
How important is personal marketing?
Nowadays, it's a very important thing. If you only if you have talent, that's not enough. So you need to concentrate both, like marketing and practice. Both parallelly, you need to work on both things.
Because nowadays you have seen that T series and these bands are taking street
Viral
artists also
peoples.
to make their particular song viral.
They are not making their songs viral. The songs already they viral. They want to
Earn more.
Gain some views with
yes
that
gain
actually.
that those singing platforms and reality shows. They do the same thing. They bring someone from the streets and they portray at the audience that we are helping them to grow, but the thing is they are taking the TRP from him.
The person who is trending.
Yeah. So that's the thing what is happening nowadays.
So what changes you want to see in the music industry as per your concept?
uh See, the changes, I would say that people need to take more serious music as a career. Those who are really want to become a musician, they need to be very serious about their art. So they need good teacher, and they need to take good classes from any institute and see when I started learning music. First I started learning from my father, then I started learning from sitar teacher from Dharwad, Mallikarjun Tarlagatti. Before that, my father's friend Vijay Kulkarni, he was very close to my father. He used to play in my father's band. I took some basic lesson. Later on, I started learning Indian classical from Sitarist, and then I went to Mumbai. From there, I learned Western music.
So you collaborate.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
How important a role of guru is in the field of music?
Very much, very much. We need a proper guru. There is a saying that guru needs a proper shishya. Shishya needs a good guru. It's a mutual give and take.
His role plays a lot in the
Of
future.
course, of course. See, without you any like for example, if you take the schooling, without teacher we can't learn anything. Correct. It's same. We need to go to under the teacher. We need to learn the.
Then to Mr. Samarth, finding something that is, we can say that inner peace from your soul and getting it through the words of music is really challenging for a guru. And grabbing that sort of piece of advice from the guru is again a challenge to a shishya.
Yes, because guru will teach you only the music. The- Again, it's your job to improvise it.
Put a life into it.
He just show you the path. Like again, you need to go through that journey. You need to practice the new things. You need to. He will only teach how to play and how to uh, uh, incorporate the things. But from our side, we need to put more efforts to, you need to be unique. What the guru says is, you don't copy me. Imitation is, it will not work because already it's done. Why people again they will listen to you? Once already it's done, it's done. Then you need to create your own path. So that we need to do.
And you worked in any films actually previously?
Uh, Films I don't usually, but I have worked with so many artists. Like I have done background scores and Monali Thakur. I have played one song for Monali Thakur, and Z Music I have worked. Z Music Company. I have played so many songs for them. And the T series I worked.
Which one is your favorite actually?
Song.
Song like the song which you worked.
I did Monali Thakur Eros, I think Eros Company song, which is on the. It's basically it's a female oriented song. It was nice. I just forgot the name. Because musicians are like they will go, they will play. They don't ask which project is this, where it's going to release. We just go, whatever the requirement is, we just play. We take money if they give. Otherwise, we'll go.
So one thing is for sure that turning point plays an important role in someone's career. So what was that turning point, if you could remember,
Turning point
to pursue this as a career? Turning point.
in my journey, there is no turning point. Still, I am turning. Still, I am in the process of turning on exact point. So, because there's no turning point, because I have seen so many artists that telling that I got a turning point there. It's just you need to be. One is luck factor. If you have a good luck, you'll be more successful.
Luck should meet talent also.
Yeah, they both.
Lucky reels people are also there now, creating views and everything. But maintaining that stagnancy is really
Yeah,
impossible.
it's
Whenever
very.
they are called up on the stage,
You need to be able to perform in front of 1,000 people. That's the big challenge. Only in one room you record yourself and putting the
multiple
videos on.
takes.
Yeah, multiple takes. Putting videos on Instagram is, no, that is also one talent. I'm not condemning that.
That is limited to closed atmosphere.
Closed atmosphere. If the reality comes, then they need to face the reality. Then it's very hard, and it's a very disastering for them. If they really fail in front of audience, then they will go to depression. That's the thing. It's better you prepare, take time, and then put the videos. That's what.
As you referred that foreign culture, we had taken immigrated from foreign culture, this Indian music. So why do they stick on to the hard rock guitar system? Because we see Linkin Park and this tone and pitch are very high in their videos. Uh, how people accept it? How our youths don't accept it a lot?
It's a genre again.
Genre, yes.
It's a genre where the see, if you take music, it's a one of Veda, which is Samaveda. Samaveda is music. So after Samaveda, the music is being differentiated in three parts. Again, that is Western and Indian, Carnatic, Hindustani. Before it was one. Then what happened is Amir Khusro, who is the father of Hindustani music, he brought the Persian music and Central music. They collaborated, and then Hindustani happened. But the Carnatic people, they stay connected with the Vedas. So the Carnatic music is more of devotion. So Hindustani is more of nature. So Western, as you asked, Western has a different genre: jazz, rock, metal, and all those growling, those things. You can hardly listen 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is the time space where you can listen to that music. If you take Indian classical music, you can listen to 2 hours, up to 2 hours. It's a meditation music.
Yeah. And also, like in Samaveda, they already told previously they used to heal using Samaveda to heal people.
Nowadays also, if you go to some Ayurvedic treatments, they use ragas to treat diseases. So our Indian cultural had that power.
Power, yeah. That vibrations,
Yes.
they use that vibrations to
Yes.
cheer, I think.
Yeah. So many Western people, they come here to learn Indian classical music. They spend 6 months in the year. They come to learn particular Indian classical music.
I have seen in psychiatric hospitals also. They have a music therapy,
Music
indoor
therapy, yes,
storage,
exactly.
wherein they try to heal people dealing with
Yeah,
anxiety and
all
social
those
anxiety problems.
depressed people, music can heal. So it has that much power.
And one thing, sir, have I interrupted you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The thing is, when the Western people sing it with hard rock music, one thing we observe that they break the guitar at the last. What is it mean?
It's a madness.
Madness. The music. Oh, we
Yeah,
thought it's
in
a
his
culture
shows,
or something.
concert also, we saw some couple of them.
They are, see, they, we treat our instrument as Ma Saraswati.
Yeah, God.
But they treat it as a just a instrument or gadget or something. The respect we have towards our music is different. There's a different. They are always on high, and they do anything. They smoke on the stage. That's their culture. But it's okay, fine.
It's their belief actually, whatever they do.
Yeah, because I don't think it's right. Because it's totally wrong. Breaking the instrument is a crazy thing. I don't support that.
Still prefer because we see on the national TV that Indian cricket and everything, every ball is preserved.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
this is the World Cup ball and this is the
Ah,
World Cup bat or so and so batsman
That
and this
is
thing.
why our culture
mm,
is so much, healing any disease is not an easy task. So the respect and the divinity which Indian music has, it's always due to that. We are still, our Indian music is 2000 years old. Still, it's going on. So it's there. One is divinity, the God blessings, Ma Saraswati. So that's how we treat. That's how they treat the music.
So another thing, acoustic guitar plays an important role in music industry.
Yeah, basically, acoustic guitar is like, it's a kind of guitar. Acoustic guitar is like the sound is produced by the instrument itself. Yeah, the hollow body, it is, it will be created by the vibration of the strings. But electric guitar is a magnetic. There will be pickups. So when we hit the string, that magnetic will take the vibration and it will convert the signals and it will send to the amplifier. That's the difference. But the notes and the playing, both are same. Slight difference, but almost same. But for all, like, students, those who are starting from the scratch, I would recommend to start with the acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
It's a basic
don't go to the
foundation.
directly to the electric guitar. Start with acoustic and or classical guitar. There is two types of acoustic guitar. One is steel string guitar, one is classical guitar. So classical guitar is nylon strings. It has nylon strings and the fret is more wider. So Western people, they always start with the classical guitar. We Here we follow the steel string guitar.
no, I mean the classical guitars is very easy to learn actually.
So both are
Same.
same. I mean, it will take same timing, but the style is different. They do the finger style. They play with the fingers in the classical guitar, the flamenco kind of. Here we use the picks to play the strings.
Uh-huh.
So that's the difference.
So coming towards your life or achievements in the this thing events, this thing we recently saw even Kannada Padagal. So how was your experience?
Amazing. So I have been performing for almost 12, 13 years. I have performed with Vijay Prakash, Mahalakshmi Iyer, and Hariharan, Roop Kumar Rathod. It was all fun playing with, and even Jaitirth Neondi. I have performed a lot of classical program with him. And Ajay Pohankar is a very old guy. Panditji, all those. Pandit Ajay Pohankar, Pandit Jaitirth Neondi. All we have performed. It's like a blessing to us performing with them. Stalwarts.
Now, sometimes we will be seeing like we need to perform with them. They do very well actually. So when we see, we like when will you get to chance to perform with them? When we get the chance, like it will be like very good thing, happy thing.
Yeah, my mom supported me a lot. Like, she bought me, she took me to Jaitirth Neondi ji, and she introduced me, and then he saw me performing and he loved the playing because he is a Hindustani classical vocalist. So he loved how you play the Hindustani on guitar. It's a very unique. And he started calling me. We have done so many shows. It's, it's his greatness, like accepting me in his performance.
No, their mindset will be like that. Always they value something that new actually, and
Yeah.
they want to struggle, do something in life. They also value that.
Yeah, yeah.
I already saw many people's like
Yes.
if you have something new, they always value that actually.
Yes, yes.
So they are in that position.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
He supported me, and always I'm so lucky that I got a chance to perform with this kind of artist because they are very big artists.
Kadri Manikanta sir.
Kadri Manikant, he was the guest for that event. Yeah. Uh, it's a milestone in performing with this Star Wars. It's a milestone.
Your people who are into your field value the same this thing, moral values to the entire team.
Yeah. So it's a mutual understanding. It's a mutual, like what we see as a performance is, if a singer performs, we musician, we need to lift him more with our music. It's not an individual thing. When we're performing solo, then that's individual. But when we're performing as a co-artist with the main artist, then we need to support his singing. That's the thing. So I think if you take for example Arjit Singh, what he sings without any musicians, you can listen to him to at 20 minutes max. What he sings with musician, so musician add values to his singing. So musicians are very important.
I also saw Arjit Singh sir's podcast actually. When I'm sawing podcast, actually, he said one thing, like how you got the good voice. The podcaster asked, like, and he said that I did not got that voice actually. I break every voice bit by bit, and I created that voice. He said actually. So that was
That's
the
the riyaz. That's the practice. You need to work on your craft. See, for example, if I was a guitarist, I if when I started guitar playing, if I was playing the same thing what others played, then why would have you called me here?
Yeah, that way.
Correct. Have something extra. So that's why you called me. So that uniqueness is very important. Whatever, for example, you are doing podcast now. So what is difference from others your podcast? So that matters. So you need to be unique in every art form or whatever you do. You need to, for example, if you take VRL, road lines, how you recognize that bus?
With yellow and V shape.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only main thing.
Correct. And the same Vijay Sankreshwar did the Vijay Karnatak paper, newspaper. What the key point of that newspaper? Do you know? He started all pages are colors. Before that, all pages were not in Sayukt Karnataka, other newspapers. First and last, probably. He started all papers, it should be in color. That is another unique. People started buying the paper only because of that color. And again, in music, if you take A.R. Rahman, so why he sounds better than others? Why the Roja become hit? The sounding. Before it was so like everyone were sounding same before he came into the mainstream. Everyone's sounds are very mono. It was very same almost. When he came to the industry, when he did the Roja, the sounding changed. He bought the sub, more sub bass, so super sub, all those. This is a technical thing, but he bought that sound difference. That's why he made it a new thing again. So, all those successful the musicians or any other businessmen, they have done something unique. That's why they have
Added value to the society.
yes, same thing. So we need to find some new things always.
Sitar has its own uniqueness. Guitar has its own uniqueness. You chose guitar. So what is that uniqueness? You talked about music uniqueness.
Uniqueness, like for example, sitar, you can play only the classical. You can't play chords in sitar. It has some limits. Guitar has no limits. You can play anything in it. Guitar and piano is such versatile instruments where you can play Indian, jazz, rock, hard rock, metal, anything on guitar.
And easy to carry.
It's not easy. It's heavy.
So guitar.
Yeah, guitar is heavy. Sitar is easy to carry. It's a very lightweighted instrument compared to guitar. It look big,
Big, huh? That's what I thought.
but it's a very lightweighted instrument compared to electric guitar. It's very lightweighted. But sitar has some limits. It is made for only Indian music. It's not a Western instrument. So guitar, I can play all genres. I can.
His name is Veene.
Veena is Carnatic. Yeah, sitar is Hindustani. Almost the same.
They look same actually.
Yeah,
Right,
the
both,
style is
yeah.
different, and the Veena is a main instrument. These are all derived from that instrument.
Any differences between Karnataka music and Hindustani music?
That's what Carnatic music is more about mathematics. In Hindustani is also mathematics, but they are more into like divinity or like composition based music. Hindustani is like it's a free music. Like there is no barriers. Like
No limits.
no limits. It has a limit in a way, but it's a freestyle. We can play it in our own way, but with those boundaries. It has boundaries. You can't cross it. But you can to break the rules. You must know the rules. You need to know the rules. Then you can break it.
And like I really want to learn actually. When someone said like, this is a love song, this is doing this. Actually, what is the exact approach actually? How you start? Because starting is the biggest thing, right? That getting the tune actually. So how is the main thinking that how we are going to start that?
When I compose the music, usually whenever the composer composes the music, there is a step. First, there will be a director for the movie. He writes the scene. That so and so the hero will enter here and the heroine they'll meet and there is a one connection. Whatever the hero feels, the director will narrate the story for the music composer. He will compose the tune. After composing, the lyric writer will comes. He writes the lyric for that tune, and then the arranger who arranged the music for the tune. And before, as I was discussing for the podcast, before what happens in 90s and 70s, there will be hundreds of musicians in the studios, and the at morning 7 p.m. The recording used to start. They used to gather at 7 p.m. Yeah, the Ilayaraja, I'll take the example again. Ilayarajas, he used to come at 7 p.m. 7 a.m. and he used to compose on that spot itself. Yeah, and he used to write. He is the only musician who is the that music director. The world is for only for the Ilayaraja. Why? Because he composes, he arrange, he write the notes, he conduct the orchestra. Yes. Other music composers, they compose the tune. Arranger will arrange the other. He is not. It's his job. If you have a computer, so arranger will come. He will arrange the notes, and musicians will come. They will play. Singers will come. They will practice. Then recording. Earlier, what used to happen? 7 a.m. starts the recording schedule. Then at 2 p.m. song is ready. Now, to complete one song, it will take 3 to 4 months to complete one song, because nowadays everyone have a studio, everyone have a setup. So they start composing, they'll put some ideas here and there, they pick some loops. That's happening nowadays. Everyone is a musician. If you have a computer, you just
Everyone has their own idea. To
yeah
execute that, musicians need to handle a lot of.
yeah just to have a loops on websites. You just take it, pull it, put it, and record. That's it.
So, lastly, sir, what would be your valuable advice to the younger generation who want to take art as a career?
For them, I recommend, if you are coming into the art field, I think you must need to have the knowledge of music or any art. Take the basic knowledge and work on it and create your own style, and keep learning. Never stop learning. That's the thing. Always you need to dig. How much the dig you do, that much deep you will go. So it's never ending process. You need to keep learning.
So, leaving a legacy behind. Now you said that A.R. Rahman and these big singers or musician directors. So, what legacy would you like to leave behind when you come at the end of your career? What is that thing?
Legacy means I would love to teach my students that what I have learned in my career. I need to, because I'm the very few artists who plays the Indian classical. I want to continue that style for my students. They need to take it ahead. That's what my
Leave
dream.
that footprints.
Yes.
Like end actually, how people you want the people to see you actually when you're not there.
The first, I want to be a good person, and second is good musician. That's the thing.
Okay, then.
Okay, so thank you so much for your valuable time to discuss with us. And in your busy schedule, you give us your valuable to us. That is really appreciated.
Thank you for bringing me here and making me part of your podcast. And I would love to bring more capable guest for your podcast. And I would love to see you in big way. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Party Planet, for providing space to shoot this podcast, which is in Marvel Artiza, Vidyanagar, Hubli. Try check out.